I am hopping on because we have to talk about some markets. My last market day video, it was a catch up with 3 market video for the month of March. I'm going to do this again with April as well, so that way we can kind of get caught up, because now we're starting to get in the busy season and it's just never going to end. So if you don't know me, I am Kat with Kat's Crafty Crochet Corner. I have been crocheting for the last 20 years. I am told that I know a lot. I won't say that I'm an expert or anything like that, but I know a lot about crochet. So if you have any questions ever, please feel free to ask in the comments and I can point you in the direction that you need to go. I don't gatekeep here, so if you need a pattern or if you need to know where to find a pattern, I'm happy to show you where it is. And if you ask, I'm happy to answer like questions on yarn, yardage that I used, where did I get my safety eyes? There goes my TV. Well, forget that then. You know, any questions that you might have, I'd be happy to answer. So if you are subscribing to my channel, welcome back. Thank you. I appreciate you. If you are new here, feel free to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the video. I'm always trying different things, different ways to do videos. I'm trying to work on my introductions a little bit more, trying to speak more in my crochet videos anyways, my crochet with me videos. Market day videos are a bit better. I am trying to get more segments during the market, so let me know what I can improve on. I don't know what you want unless you tell me. So to start off, I know that we finished out with all my markets in March. So for the first market in April, it was the Eclipse Farmers Market. Here, and I'm even going to just hold my tablet. Look at that. So if you see me looking down, this is why. This thing is my lifesaver. Alright, so it was an Eclipse Farmers Market. It happened, it was, I believe, well, that's not right. It says 4/6 to 8/24. Oh, I'm not reading this right. It is April 6th, 7th, and 8th of 2024. So a 3-day market, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The vendor fee was $100. To start it out, I spent $33 in food, $17 in supplies, and this market cost me about $60 in gas over the 3 days. So yay for that. I sold a total of 20 items. And let's just get into what I sold. I sold 3 Mushy Boys for $13. I sold 2 Tank the Turtles for $10. I sold 1 Mini Bee for $10. 2 Octos for $15. 1 Martha Chicken, which is my own pattern, free on Instagram, if you want to check it out, for $18. 1 Leggy Froggy for $15. 3 Tiny Chickens for $10. 1 Large Godzilla. Now this is, it's a free pattern on Instagram. It's called Baby Dino, but I make it in Parfait XL, and it makes it pretty big, and I give it a grumpy face, and people love it. And I think it looks like Godzilla. So I sell it for $25. I sold 1 of my mini axolotls for $10. I sold a medium chicken for $13. I sold 2 small T-Rexes for $15. 1 crop top for $40. And 1 medium-sized panda for $15. So I said I sold 20 items in total. My total came out to $295 across those 3 days. So I would absolutely consider this market a fail, because to drive an hour each way, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that's 6 hours to drive. Then it takes me 2 hours to set up on Friday, 2 hours to tear down on Sunday. So there's 9 hours of like work, really. Driving and setup, tear down is work. Then all the hours of the market itself just sitting there waiting for the day to go by. $295 is not enough for a market that far away. For me to feel that it's a good market, I would need to be making about $150 to $200 a day. And for the way that the market directors talked about it, we were expecting to do that or better. So I made, over the 2 days yes. So on Friday, we basically got no sales. Like, I didn't sell anything at all on Friday. On Saturday, I made $93.60 on Square. And on Sunday, I made $113.50 on Square. So my card sales were $207.10. My fees for the whole weekend added up to be $10.01 plus $100 vendor fee plus $33 food fees plus $17 in supplies. So I guess technically my vendor fees add up to $160.01. Then my total cash sales were only $77.89 across all 3 days. So when you take all my fees from my total sales, you get a total of $134.99 was my profit. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. I need my profit to be $300 or more. Now, I only say this as somebody who has been doing markets for the last 10 years. You know, I've built up to this point. So if a good day at a market for you is $100, that's amazing. You have a much lower threshold to be satisfied. And that makes you a very positive person, and that's a great person to be around. I try to be as positive as I can, but I'm also trying to do markets like every 2 weeks this year, and I'm trying to replace my full-time job as a full-time crocheter selling at markets. I'm also trying to get my personal patterns that I offer for sale on Ravelry and on Etsy out there to you guys to be seen. You know, if you want to, if you felt like favoriting or following or liking or buying or whatever, like, I appreciate everything that you guys do. It's amazing. But that's part of my goals, is I want my pattern sales to go up. I want my product sales to go up at markets. I want to start a website and start selling online. I'm trying to get enough followers and enough watch hours on YouTube to get monetized. Like, I want my full-time job to be as a crocheter. It's my passion. It's my favorite thing to do. You know, I want to be there for you guys as well as I can. And I want to help you build up to also needing a higher threshold for it to be a good market, to be worth your time, because your time is worth something. Your time is usually worth a lot more than just $100 in a day. So I share these numbers based on my experience and what I need and, you know, what I'm trying to do, my goals in life. If your crochet is just a hobby or is just something you're trying to supplement income with, that is totally fine. That's totally fine. That is your path that you're on. So please don't get discouraged by my numbers. It just so happens that I've worked really hard over the last 10 years, even just over the last 3 years, to find myself some really amazing markets in my area. And my area is also lucky enough that we have markets all the time, like everywhere. Everybody does a market for everything. Some of them are festivals that happen every year, every month. And I know that in some areas it's incredibly hard to find markets. So, thanks for staying for my TED Talk. But, I wish you the best. I hope you're able to find markets a lot easier. And I hope that you enjoy my videos. I hope that you enjoy me as a person. And I wish you the best. So that being said, this is the end of my market breakdown for the Eclipse Farmers Market. And if you have any questions, please totally leave them in the comments. I'd love to answer them. When I'm in editing, I'm going to try to post pictures, like probably here, maybe here, but probably here because this big blank space. So let me know what I can do better, and I need to verify my identity with YouTube, so that way I can post links in the description. Apparently that's my issue. So until next time, bye!
It sure is.
Yeah, it's gotta be it. Cause
I think it's like right there. It might be a little more darker, but I think we're right there.
the eclipse is there. Not that anybody can see it. Oh, wait. You can see it, look! Yay! You can't see it in your glasses.
No, but you can see it without your glasses.
You can see without the glasses, right?
See it without your glasses.
Hey, look, there's a star.
Hey, come on, people.
Is that a star or
Let's
is
get
that
a picture.
or is that the
Let's have a picture.
is that the star or is that the comet?
It's a star. It's not moving.
No, the comet won't move.
Oh, well,
You'll see a tail.
I don't see a tail.
You can't see any clouds.
Did you hear him down there all?
Yeah. Like, this is nuts. Look at the sunset on the trees.
Oh my God.
You cannot tell how dark it is based on this video.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The picture does not show.
This is nuts.
Well, at least it peeked.
You can hear the crickets.
At least it peeked through the clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I figure.
If I wasn't so sun blind, I could see it. You're right. I shouldn't have looked at it all this time.
Day with 2 sunsets and 2 sunrises.
That's true. This is crazy. I didn't expect it to get this dark.
Oh yeah.
I thought it'd get darker.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, you're not old enough to.
No, I was born in '93.
Yeah, I was born
Okay.
in 75, so I wasn't old enough when it was in 79, but
I'm old enough to remember the one in 79. I was a little kid.
It was in 78 March.
I could.
All right, I'm gonna see if oh no. I was gonna say I'm gonna see if I can make this
He was
darker.
just a baby.
Yeah, you can see it through the glasses.
No, they tell you that when it's in a total eclipse, you take the glasses off to see it. The glasses are to let you see it as it's approaching.
And as it's going away.
Yeah.
Can't take a picture. Does yours show it?
Every once in a while. See, just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
It's a clear blue sky now.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? We got clouds for days and days and days, but we have just enough to go away right now. Well, I think they said it's supposed to last like 4 minutes or so.
Yeah. Like 4 minutes and some seconds.
You get the sunset all around.
Yeah. That's so cool. It's starting to peek back through again.
There's the diamond ring.
Look at how bright it's getting all of a sudden.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh gosh.
Yep. There it is.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, it's daylight again.
Yeah.
Is that
Uh-huh.
that's a fast 3 minutes, isn't it?
Right?
Yep.
That's crazy.
But if you look through your glasses, it's not as bright. It just seems like a red little line.
It's starting to get
Bright
nice and
like
sunny
that.
again. No more sunset on the horizon.
But if you
These
look
are
through
clouds
your
we've been dealing
glasses,
with all day.
It doesn't see. You don't see nothing. If you look up there.
If you do it on your phone, you can see just a little bit of that like crescent reflection elsewhere,
Yeah.
but it's not where it's supposed to be.
it was better in New York City.
Oh, cool.
A lot better in New York City.
This is what it's like in
Hi guys, it's me. So I am back again to give you the market breakdown for the craft show we did to support Cub Scouts down in Grove City, Pennsylvania. This market was on April 20th. It lasted from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. Now this is a short market for me. I thought that it lasted longer, or I probably wouldn't have signed up, honestly. For me, like, the effort that it takes to set up and then tear down, I want to be at the market for at least double that. So I would need like 6 hours or more is what I prefer, because a lot of the short markets around here just don't do very well. So that being said, this was a pancake breakfast as well as a craft show for Cub Scouts. My vendor fee and breakfast was only $15. It was very, very cheap, which is one of the reasons why I decided to do it. It took me about an hour to drive down to it and back. And overall, I would say that it was a decent day. I got put into a little cubby room with 2 other vendors that I vend with on a regular basis locally. One of which, her name is Christine, and she sells like hanging towels and pot holders and stuff like that, all sewn. Very good quality stuff. It's amazing. And then the other woman, her name is Kim. She's a Color Street vendor. And it was nice to be in a room with other people that I knew. At this market, I also bought a fancy crochet hook, which, okay, sort of fancy, but I'll show you. It initially had something else on it, but I asked her if she had any kitties, and she had this cute kitty on a pillow. So here it is. Now, you cannot see by looking at this what size hook it is. So it's my best guess. My best guess is saying like a 4. Probably like a 4mm. Maybe. But that's okay. It's a cute hook. It's not really a hook that I'm going to use, but I wanted to support somebody else, and why not do that by buying a hook? So why don't we get into it? This one's going to be much shorter. It was not a great sales day by any means. So I sold 2 mushy boys for $13, 1 mini axolotl for $10, 1 tiny dino for $10, 1 mini loaf cat for $12. And I think it's because it was a different pattern that I use regularly. So it was smaller than the other ones. 1 tiny chicken for $10, 1 chunky Godzilla for $25, and 1 mini bee for $10. So I sold a total of 8 items and made a total of $103 in sales. When you take away my vendor fee and food costs and my square fees, and you add in a tip that I got, that adds up to a total of $90.61 as my profit. My square fees were $1.19, and I did get a $3.80 tip, which is nice, very nice. If you use Square, I highly encourage you to turn on the option to tip, because you never know when somebody might want to, and if they want to do it out of the generosity of their heart, let them. Why not let them? You're not being greedy. You're not asking them to leave you a tip. You know, generally for me, when I go through a spiel, because I don't have my Square set up that you sign for a purchase, so typically you would go through and you would confirm the purchase, and it's, you know, I tell them dip your chip because I have the chip reader, and then it says authorized, approved, remove your card, and then usually it takes you directly to how do you want your receipt. But when I turn on my tip screen, it shows that before saying how you want your receipt. So I typically will say, you know, it's going to ask you it's going to take you through the tip screen. Feel free to say no, but it wants to know after this how you want your receipt. That's the important part. And you know, there's a lot of no's, and that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I am not asking for tips for what I do. But I would say like every third sale on average, somebody leaves a tip, even if it's just $1, which is amazing. I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, last year I sold a sweater, and it was a double-stranded chunky sweater. So it was white and the Red Heart Mexicana yarn, double-stranded to make this huge chunky cardigan, and I loved it. I sold it at a market for, I think, $150, I think. And she tipped me another $20 on top of that. So I was so freaking excited. And then the same thing happened recently. I was at a market and I had another sweater on the mannequin. And it was an actual sweater, not open front. And it was made in the color Happy by Lion Brand Mandala Ombre. And I had $100 on that sweater. It was a size large, I think. And they tipped me $20 on top of that because the screen was there. So I love that. I love that people are willing to, and you won't know if they're willing to if you don't allow them to. So I think it's definitely worth turning on your tip screen. I get that it's uncomfortable. It does seem a little tacky to me even, but at the same time, as long as people are willing to do it without me begging them to, I don't see what the harm is in having it on. So that being said, I am actually going to open up one more thing, because something else that I've been keeping track of are, let me see, not that. Oh, okay. So something that I've been keeping track of are my miles. Yes. So my breakdown for this event breaks down to about $15 per hour working there, which is okay. In a lot of places in this country, that's minimum wage though. So not fantastic. And not what I'm used to for markets, you know? And I did also, it took me 58 miles to total. So I spent about $13.24 in gas. Roughly. So, yeah. I just wanted to share that tidbit of information with you. Also backtracking a little bit, because I did the Eclipse Farmers Market, but I didn't include this in. So for that one, it broke down to $6.28 per hour. So that's definitely not good. And it took me 294 miles back and forth. So I spent $67.10 in gas. So not awesome. But that concludes my markets for May. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'll put pictures up of what sold. And I'm going to try to get more into depth with each group video that I do like this. If you have any suggestions, please leave them down below. I know that I said this in the beginning, but if you don't subscribe, please subscribe. Like this video, leave a comment, let me know what I can do to improve. If nothing else, let me know what you worked on while you were watching this. If I have music playing that you enjoyed, let me know if my playlist works for you guys, because usually it's just kind of at random and I don't know exactly how the sound quality is coming across, so I'd love it if you guys could help with that. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next one, guys. Bye!
The little hole in Texas, though. What is that? Texas little hole. I can't think of the name yet.
They're doing drawings NOW. Now? Yep. And if you leave before that, they'll probably call you.